Because in Iowa now we can have fireworks on New Year's Eve.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy New Year's Eve. We were just talking about fireworks. Normally, we're banned for fireworks because we're so dry, but we had so much rain that I guess they're doing it. And of course, the city always does it because they have an area and it's safe and it's professionals, right? So, and I'm really close to that area because I'm like, what is that noise? And my neighbor keeps telling me, oh, it's the city. They're doing the fireworks. I'm like, okay. So I can see them, if I look out my window. Anna's saying hello to you.
Okay, I gotta figure this out. I'm on StreamYard. How do I see? Oh, there are
So
comments.
down at the bottom,
Hi, Anna.
can
I
you
see
see
it
the chat
now.
now?
Yep. I had it on.
Okay.
Yep. I had to move that. Thank you.
Yeah, because when I'm on Lena's channel, then I couldn't chat, but now I figured out how to do it. I just had to connect my channel to that. They had to verify that I was a good person. But
And we all know
anyway,
you're a good person, Gil.
huh?
And we all know you're a good person.
Yeah, but they needed to know that. Hey Jesse,
Oh,
welcome
hey.
in.
So, Anna and Jesse, are you working on anything tonight?
Gonna craft along.
I did. I have to show you. I have like this bling on the sticky stuff, whatever, from a different place. Not Eve.
Uh-huh.
I blinged out my phone last night with
I
a.
did too.
I love it. And seriously, like I seriously just have to rub my fingers on it and it just makes me happy.
You know what? Yeah, I have a rhinestone. I have a rhinestone wheel cover, and
Yep.
for the
I do
car,
too.
and so it's like I'm always going like this to like
Oh,
massage my hands.
I'm
And
always on my thumbs. Put
when
like
my
right.
son, when he drops me off at the airport, and then he has my car. Now now he has a truck. Now they have two vehicles, and so they don't need to use my car, but it's there because I go there and then leave my car. They drop me off at the airport. But anyway, I have a towel that goes over that. And he's like, he doesn't like the towel. So he gets in the car. Oh, when he had to take me to the hospital, and he gets in the car and he hangs onto that steering wheel and it's like burns his hand. And I said, now you know why I have a towel on there. It shades it because those rhinestones attract the sun, and with it being hot, so we were up in the 80s. Yesterday we were in the 60s. Today we're in the 80s. Tomorrow we're in the 90s. But it's not getting, well, it might get hotter than the 90s, but in the forecast. Hey, LSB.
Okay.
Happy New Year, everybody. I,
Right now
oh, so I
right
do have,
we
I
were
do have a bling shirt on. Let me, this is from, Crafty Puerto Rican. I put her link in her Etsy store in the description. Bling in the new year is a little thing. So these are all chrome, except for this is the diamond is Labrador. So yeah, I told Lisa, I said if I get out today, I'm gonna get like something festive. And guess what? I didn't get out today.
and I'm
And
not adulting
you're not. Oh, let me.
because
This is
adulting
the one you
is
made the other night,
you
right?
know, being a
Thank you.
functional adult every day seems excessive.
It is excessive.
It is.
I think I was saying on my morning show this morning, it was like, you wait, like when, you're a child and you, have to go to bed when your parents tell you to go to bed and you can't wait to become an adult so that you can go to bed. And my kids say, he goes, turns out that's 9 o'clock, just like when they were kids.
Yep.
Not
My
me.
son is figuring that one out.
I went to bed at 6 this morning, and not because I was up doing anything fun. I was just dealing with this laptop being so slow and taking forever.
We just don't tell our children that we're up all night long trying to figure something out. Because I was setting up my Sawgrass 500 last night because I bought an off-brand ink. I'm like, I got to make sure it works.
Yeah.
Because they said they will replace it if it doesn't work. I'm going to show you
Hey,
a couple
spelling diversity.
because I printed 28 or 38 prints. 28 or 38, 8.5 by 11s with $400 worth of ink. And so I'm like, I'll throw it away before I buy $400 worth of ink.
Who said they would replace it if there was anything wrong?
On Amazon, the place I bought this.
The ink?
Yeah. So,
because Sawgrass.
Look how gorgeous that turned out. And that was just a quick.
Oh, that is nice.
It's the color that it's supposed to be. Like, okay, I'm happy with them.
Hey, Marilyn, welcome in.
I think it was like $35 to replace my Sawgrass 500 ink.
So I have the Sawgrass, the SG 1000, and I don't hear it anymore. It's in the other room.
I don't hear it. Card, and it said, thank you for shopping with us. If you have not working, error code, empty, no effect, damages, we have a professional team that'll work you through it or you get your money back. It was great. And it was a brand new.
But if it damages your Sawgrass, they're not going to replace your Sawgrass.
Yeah, I could care less about buying $400 worth of ink. My warranty is not that important. I printed 38 prints. I think 38 is the number of prints that said I printed from when I bought it.
Okay.
And that's ridiculous. I've had my Epson where you pour the ink in, whatever. I've had that for a year and I have not had to put any ink in it.
Yeah, I think because it cleans itself is what it does.
I hear it cleaning itself.
Yeah, I don't hear mine cleaning it anymore, so I think the waste tank is full. I can't get to it, so it's off, which hopefully it's going to be okay.
I am extremely
Hey, Cheryl, welcome in.
This ink I got.
Happy New Year, y'all.
I'm hoping tonight to do some sublimation on a few things because I have a bunch of stuff that I got from Amazon about a year ago. So maybe I'll do that.
So I've got I want to get some of these projects done that are just sitting here. I have these, so there's just 3 of them that's left. Hey, Patrice, welcome in. Happy New Year. I have just 3 of them that's left undone. And all I have to do is the top stitch around it. He's been sitting here for how many months? I need to get it done and then get him.
Gail, I have the same thing. I have bookmarks. I did 2 bookmarks for the top stitching.
So then, you know, because then it'll go in this and they're first ready for sale. So that's, you know, so that's what I have. And then, Patrice, you were doing this, your show last night. I had pulled in I have a template from Creative Fabrica, and it's SS10 and SS6. This SS6, you can't, that SS6, those holes are there's 0.7 something. Anyway, they're smaller than the SS6 stones. So when I took it in, contoured it, and got well, you didn't have to contour it because they weren't, all the stones were all over the place. You had to like attach them together and unite is what I do. I unite them in Cricut, and but so I just took one, and it was 0.078, and so I took it up to 0.102. Then it made it big, and then it was too big for the size it was supposed to be. And I had already, this is the SS10 part of it. I had already pressed that on my shirt. So now I'm just going to go ahead and probably watch a movie, put a movie on tomorrow, and then just lay the stones on top of these holes, because it has to fit into this. If it was a single layer design, then I wouldn't worry about, you know. And then I made
I want to ask Patrice a question since she's in the chat. And I almost asked you today, Patrice, when you were with Marilyn on your live, but you weren't doing rhinestones. Okay, so in my notes from a year ago, I have SS6 is 0.019 with, and then SS10 is 0.135. And I just wanted to know what the spacing was, because when I take a graph again, I want to know how much spacing I can give it to make it look more clear.
Hey, Jennifer.
Oh, Marilyn. So it uses 0.102 and 0.130.
So those are the hole sizes.
And that's totally different. Because in Silhouette, I tell it what size I want mine to be. 0.102. I'm just going to mark this down
She says those are measurements based on Silhouette's measurements.
And that's what I use for my cutting. How far apart should they be for spacing when you take it into the rhinestone. Because for SS6, I had 0.03 for spacing, and 10s, I had 0.01 for spacing.
Can you see what she wrote? Hey, Jennifer. Hi up designs. She says spacing is a matter of preference. I prefer 0.015. However, the default in Silhouette is 0.039.
Yes, I feel like Silhouette uses a very large spacing. Okay, that's what I needed to know. I don't want to go any smaller, but I would like to be able to work with it more with more spacing. Okay, all good. Thank you very much, Patrice. Okay,
Thank
so
you, Patrice.
I'm making a book sleeve that is my need to get it done because my coworker ordered it. So
And you said that your book sleeves always turn out to be different size, even though you cut everything the same.
Yep. So this time I made them larger. And so when I quilt them, because I quilt them with the diagonal.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
So they get smaller.
That's what I do with these mason jar koozies is I do a diagonal.
Yeah.
But with the other ones, with these oversized hot pads, I do, well, you can see it better here. I do the squares.
Yeah, when I first started, I was doing them all, the size I wanted them to be in the beginning. That did not work. So this is the size I want it to be. This is the lining. So I made it much larger. And I will be cutting it down now. That is
Spilling wants to know
the difference.
Spilling Diversity wants to know if you use the same ruler each time.
Yes. Yeah.
I had noticed that tonight when I was cutting some stuff out, I was using my mat, the cutting mat measuring tape, and I'm like, how is that 9 inches when I made it 7.5? And so then I pulled out this ruler, and it was accurate. I'm not going to trust this mat anymore.
No, so I made it's supposed to be 9.5 by 7 for the pieces. So right now it is 10.25 by 8, which I'm okay with. I'd rather it be larger.
Yeah.
Than what I need, because the first Kindle I made was way too small. It was 2 inches.
It has a zipper, correct?
No, this one does not.
Oh, it has the button with the stretchy thing?
Nope. She didn't want any enclosure. She just wanted to be able to put it in there.
Okay.
Because she ordered this one because she has the hardcovers. So she ordered the large book sleeve with the pocket. And that'll fit a hardcover, like black onyx, whatever books. But okay, so 9.5 by 7. So I'm about, and I went overboard and did about an inch larger than I was supposed to. And I'm definitely okay with that.
What size book do you want to fit inside?
This one is for a Kindle, like just the basic Kindle reader. Like a Kindle White. I don't know what you call them.
Patrice, did you hear that Keisha Elliott is going to dip her toe into the YouTube pond next Monday on Night Owl Crafting?
I was wondering where she was going to do that at.
Yeah, she did a 12-hour day today, so she said she'd rather do it Monday.
We just gotta get Kristen here.
Oh, Kristen's making videos.
I thought she wasn't gonna go live.
Oh, until 2035. Well, that was like Delonda saying she wasn't going to do this or that till 2035. But no, Kristen's already been making videos.
I have not seen that. Okay.
Oh, you need to subscribe to her channel.
I was not aware because I told her when we were all live, I'm like, Kristen, let's go live. And she didn't want to.
Yeah, so she's been doing it. She's not putting her face on like she said she wasn't going to put her face on, but you don't have to. You can just use your hands.
Heck no. Look what I'm doing right now. I'm not putting my face on. I'm just making sure all my little pretty cuts are the way they're supposed to be. So that was, I cut this all off because I quilted it. And previously when I quilted it, it got much too small. Because she put her Kindle in the test I did. And it was 1.5 inches too short. I'm like, no, this was just the test. I will make sure it's all good for you. So, and it just sucked. I did not have a Kindle.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have a Kindle, but it doesn't even work. And it was a lot bigger than this one. So I don't. Oh, so now I need to go over this. I'm going to put a little pocket on the front of it. And that's already interfaced with SF101.
Oh, yeah, that pocket was cute.
Yes.
It's a cute idea to have the pocket up there.
I think every bag needs a pocket. So this is
everything needs pockets.
Yes. Interface with SF101. And then it'll be turned out. So I just have to sew that top seam and then I will lay it there and do the whole sandwiching. So now, since I only have
my daughter-in-law gets the family pajama pants for the Christmas every year. And they last year they were driving, the ones that she chose were driving my son crazy because they didn't have pockets. He didn't want them. He wore them for the pictures, and then he said, I don't want them. And so she handed them to me and asked me if they would fit me, if I wanted them. But yeah, they do drive me crazy too that they don't have pockets. But hey.
Okay.
It's still good. Lisa, I was going to say if you have some cardboard or an old box, you can make a mop Kindle for sizing.
Oh yeah,
That's a good idea.
If I knew what size the Kindle was, and I'm pretty sure you're not seeing anything that I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I think there are different sizes or something. I know a coworker that I had, she had, and then she got one that was even smaller. It was called a white
That's
paper
what this
or something.
one is. Yep. So now I need to grab another piece of fabric and put a leader fabric on because I have figured out that nesting is a thing. And I don't want to have, I'm sure you can't see it. I don't want to have the thread, the bobbin thread, come up and create a nest on the front of this pocket.
So she says 6.5 inches tall by 4.5 inch wide, according to Siri. Hi, Tracy. Happy New Year.
Siri is wrong. I can say that because she did. My customer is my coworker.
I wasn't going to mention the name so that everybody's machines didn't start talking.
That's true. She sent me the sizes, like screenshot it from what she bought on Amazon, and they definitely were not right. So my camera's going to be horrible right now. I have to turn on my press.
I think they were called Hemingway bags that Shay Shay made the other day. She made a stack of them. I'd like to make those.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
I will have to watch that.
It involves a zipper.
Oh, yep, you're looking correctly down there. Oh, my goodness. I have to wait for, I forgot to turn my iron on, so I have to wait for that to pop in. So now her first measurements from the one I made, what I originally made for her Kindle. I'm like, that just seems really, really short.
Yeah. Just like for a cell phone.
That's what she gave me.
The measurements?
6.96 by 5.02. And I think between the quilting, it got shorter.
Yeah.
Because if it would have been up here, this would have been perfect. But
I'm thinking with the steam also might shrink the fabric a bit.
Yeah. So now I just need to, and I don't think with a Kindle you need like such a big pocket. Her large book is going to have a larger pocket that you can put a pen in there really easy. And like a little notebook if you want. I just wanted to get like the perfect size. I don't want to be making specialty book sleeves. I want 3 sizes.
Thank you, Spilling. So we've got the fireworks going already. I think they're the city though. The city's fireworks. Oh yeah, I was gonna say they usually don't start until 10. It's like, oops. So here in my area, everything closes down at 6 o'clock the night before a holiday, and then everything is closed down on the holiday. And even McDonald's, I don't go to McDonald's, but there's one in my neighborhood, and I'm like, wow, even McDonald's closes, which I think is great because then Texas really believes in family being together. So, and if you live here, then you better get your groceries beforehand because there isn't one of those little 7-Eleven kind of things or whatever they're called, where you can go get something. So nothing's going to be open until Friday. My daughter-in-law is going to take me shopping, and she says, be ready. We'll go at 6. And I'm like, 6 a.m. I said, I'm just about going to bed at 6 a.m.
Well, you don't have to sleep then.
Huh?
You don't have to go to sleep then.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're gonna buy me groceries, I'll be there. But she said because she's taking care of her parents, and she doesn't like leaving the house when her dad is awake and he's still asleep. And then my son hasn't left for work yet, so that's if her dad falls, then my son can take care of him. So these are mason jar can koozies and mason jar koozies, and I like to use the ones from Dollar Tree. They're called canning jars. They're in with the glasses because it's a nice size. And so, if of course, with you don't have anything in there, then you just put it in there, and then you can run your iron around the edge and get that sharp. I not going to do that because it's cold and it's wet, but I will finish these off by pressing it because it has the lining, and I got to get that lining in there. Good. So yeah, they look really good when they're all pressed nicely. One more done. 2 more to go. But so with the ice cream koozies, which this one I'm using as my thread, but the ice cream koozies. So thank you, Vera. I got notification about the email. So Lena wants me to make an ice cream koozie for this. I'm thinking more like a wrap, but I don't know. I will work on that. It's just a 3-ounce. But for her mom's in her 90s, and so, and I know her hand must be getting cold holding it because I can't hold them because of my fibromyalgia. I'm really sensitive. There's Keisha. Hello, how was your 12-hour day?
Keisha. I was away for a while because I do not have the best top stitching. Every time I top stitch, I have to seam rip it. And I have a really pretty seam ripper, so I enjoy it. But
oh yeah, I know, because this machine, it's like a craft machine, so it doesn't really have any umph, like my Viking. It was a heavy duty machine, and so, but this one, it's so lightweight and stuff. It's like,
yeah, you don't want to know where my Viking is. My Viking is right there in a bag
on the floor.
on the floor. It's my thing. So I did a top stitch. It's interfaced on both sides of this pocket. I'm going to lay it on the front piece and I'm going to sandwich it. And then I also have my little tag. And so I'm going to put that.
It's your label.
Yep, it's my label. It's my grandbabies. So I'm going to put that in there. No, I'm not going to do that yet because I still have to go inside out. These are all so new to me. Okay. Yes, I will put the tag.
Haha, Dee, welcome back. I was just going to send you another email, let you know. Still praying for you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I got to remember to look at the chat. I'm all concerned about what I'm doing and the chat.
I've seen some content creators, I've watched them for years and they never put their face on. It's always their hands, and the camera's behind them, so that's all you see is their hands.
Well, I don't mind, like, obviously showing my face, but it's just when you're sewing, I think you see what you're doing.
Well, some people are just terrified of it.
So, Keisha, you got the Silhouette software downloaded. You are going to have so much fun with that.
Yeah. Keisha, night owl crafting, it's, you don't have to have anything structured, you know. It's just hanging out, having fun, and
Oh yeah.
like we get we'll work on things that we need to do for the business, orders. It's just a hangout.
It is. It's super fun. I'm gonna go over. Let's see. If I do it from here, maybe you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. What I'm doing there. Ooh. I am not used to having a machine that I can change my stitches so easily.
Yeah, just tell me when of designs. You're East Coast just like Lena's East Coast. What designs have you worn your earrings yet? Okay, now I hear street fireworks. They've been banned pretty much the whole time that I've lived in Texas because it's the drought. Did you say they were banned in your state, Lisa?
No, they just opened it this year. So we could do a week for 4th of July and then it's only supposed to be New Year's Eve and maybe New Year's Day. I'm not sure how that works.
When my son lived in Houston, they were actually shooting guns, and so it's like so crazy because what goes up must come down, and where does those bullets go? So, but they're banned here. And my son, he lives in a gated community, and they're all like military or border patrol. They're all uniform, let's just say. So yeah, so there's no fireworks allowed. And the other night, my grandson he went and he got some and he was starting to do them out back. Well, the guy that lives right behind them is a sheriff, and so it's like, My daughter-in-law is like, no, we have to get out of the community. You have to get past the gate, to the field. You can't do it here. They're housing, what is it called? HOA would like totally do. Up designs, did you hear my fireworks, or are they happening in your neighborhood too? I mean, not my fireworks, but Oh, Happy New Year to the East Coast.
Oh,
I was in North Carolina. My son was stationed in North Carolina when 2000 happened, and it was supposed to like 2000 was millennial. It was supposed to, like, the world was supposed to end and stuff. And so I lived in California, so it was 3 hours. And so I called my friends and said, well, we're still here, so just have a good time. So yeah, look at all our East Coast folks. Yay. Happy New Year. And I just feel really good about this. I normally I guess I could put this in up here now. 2026, y'all.
There you go.
Yeah. I put it down because I was going to do the Happy New Year and put the Happy New Year up there. And but we'll be doing Hashtag Crew tomorrow. So it's like, okay, I'll just make all that stuff tomorrow night. How to get these things done. Oh, that means I have an hour left to get this stuff done because I don't want to take it into the new year.
There you go. Okay, there is nothing better than seeing your tag when you reverse something.
Oh, and it's correct?
Yeah. Well, and it's just your grandbaby's names are on it.
Okay.
I absolutely love that. But now I have to turn it backwards because I forgot to trim it. It's too thick.
And Keisha still has 2 hours to wait, and Cheryl H has 3 hours to wait.
3 hours? Where's Cheryl at?
East, West Coast.
Yep.
She's California. Keisha's Mountain. We're all representing
the USA.
I'm so glad I'm central because my family was all central. My family in Illinois and then my family here in Texas.
Yeah, I did not realize Texas was central because, like, Arizona's not.
Hey, Robin. Happy New Year. She's in the bushes listening, but came out to say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Robin. I kind of thought Texas and Arizona would be in the same.
Arizona does. Oh, I was going to say Arizona doesn't change, but we're not talking about spring forward. Yeah. So I have cousins in Arizona, and I have cousins in Utah. Utah's Mountain Time, and so for 6 months of the year. Okay, because I was in California. So anyway, so it's just like I just had to keep track. 6 months out of the year, my Arizona family was on the same time as me, and then 6 months out of the year, they were on the same time as my cousins in Utah. Isha, I'm on the Swing Design website. It's all a trap. I promised myself I would not buy another machine until I get a multi-needle, and yet I find myself tempted. Tempted is not buying. Buying.
Go there. I know they have excellent deals, but don't go there, girl.
The only time I was in Swing was to purchase the StreamYard Business Edition. All right. Stay strong, Keisha. You can do it.
Oh, DTF printers, girl. How about you go live a few times and then see if you want a DTF printer? If I had the space for a DTF, I definitely want one. But after our last live we did, Gail, I am happy ordering from Jiffy or Atlantic Vinyl. They're perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. More sewing, which is crazy. I'm so used to not being able to sew very much because all you do is press and cut.
So these that I just finished still need to be totally pressed, but so I've got these 3, and I've got hearts, cherries, lemons. I have 3 lemons. I have 3 lemons and 3 palms.
Keisha, Jiffy always has great deals. And even at full price, you can make really, really good money. On their full prices. I would suggest getting some samples and then sharing them. As easy as pressing DTF was on shirts the other night, I would happily make money off of that. All right. Now I sew again.
Oh, you get a free DTF print for each shirt you purchase. Okay.
Oh, this sucks. Okay, the thing about Kindles, they're so narrow. So I can't go underneath. I have to do it from the top.
Oh, on your very first order. Okay. All right. I don't have very much in my project box. I need to requilt these. And Go ahead and do that. Oh, let me go ahead and make a bobbin because this one's, I can see it's a goner. Wait, maybe not.
I'm worried. I just realized that my bobbin was kind of empty. Oh, there's still thread.
That would be nice, Marilyn. 85.
Are we still talking about winning the lottery?
No. Oh, no. Were they talking about that?
Earlier, yeah. Because there was that big lottery winning.
In Oklahoma? I mean, not Oklahoma,
No.
Arkansas?
Yeah. Oh, gotta birth my bag.
Oh, I still need to take this out.
All right. So now I feel like the Kindle sleeve is really big. I have to compare it to what I tested. I don't know, sometimes sewing like really throws me through a loop.
I love sewing. Do you go back to work on Friday?
No.
You opt.
Nope.
You go back Monday.
Oh, that's going to be perfect. I was thinking 2 inches above this one. That's going to be beautiful. This one, I think I'm going to put some rivets in the sides and a little magnet clasp and make myself a little purse.
Oh, there's a magnet in there.
No, I'm going to put one in there though.
Okay.
That was my original off of the sizes from Amazon that she had sent me. And I was just like, wow, this is tiny. I don't know why Amazon said their Kindle was that small. Because I had her bring it to work. I said, can you bring your Kindle to work tomorrow? I made a sample and I want to see if it fits. Oh, yeah. Did not fit. But this one will. This will be perfect. And I got to get over being a perfectionist when I sew. Like,
I know that's what's so hard for me.
It's got to be perfect because if it's not, like, why would you pay for it?
Yeah, so I'm just going to have to add a disclaimer. Great grandma sewing. Don't expect perfection.
Oh, stop, Gail. Oh my gosh, I came across a lady the other night on YouTube that had There's a place in Florida that had a oh, what was it? Like a vintage con, like vintage convention. And
Oh, okay.
she like she's vintage. She's like 40s and 50s. Like her I tried to find the pattern for the dress she was wearing in the video because it was gorgeous. And it was in a vintage material. Well, she went to this vintage con and it was
Okay.
things from like the 80s to like 2010. Like that's not
I think it,
vintage.
I think it's funny when people are talking about the 80s being vintage.
Yes. No, I'm like,
I mean,
no.
I'm a 50s baby, and I find it weird that
Well,
that's vintage.
but
You
that's
know, I
a
think,
beautiful era. Like there was a Mariah Carey t-shirt, super worn, $400.
well, we didn't have synthetics back then.
Well, no. However,
No, I'm just saying, you know, and so it was really nice. Well, I do remember in high school, rayon. I remember when they introduced rayon.
oh yeah. When I was in high school, they introduced that, what was it? Like a suede silk. It was silk shirts, but it felt like suede.
Happy New Year, Evelyn. Are they sounding off where you live? Fireworks?
Keisha, I love the idea of a multi needle over a DTF because you can design so much and make it so custom. DTF you can purchase. Now that I gotta look at the chat, keep forgetting. Hey, Danny.
Oh, yeah. And when you have a small space. Hi, Danny. Welcome in. Happy New Year.
All right. 2 more stitches. This job will be done.
So we're still in 2025 over here.
Yes.
How is 2026?
So everybody like floating on, I don't know, floating on skateboards and
Oh yeah, those from the Jetsons, the
my
hoverboards,
boy Elroy. Yes.
zombies.
Ooh, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm starting to hear the ones that are not from the city. The party is on at the East Coast is jamming. Yep.
We be jamming. Gail, my daughter and son-in-law went to Jamaica like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It was something they never thought they would ever experience.
And everything was good? No tropical
Everything
storm
was
or
good.
anything?
No, that was a week after they got back is like the storm.
Yeah.
She said, we were sitting in those chairs in that airport. Like, oh, girl. Glad you made it home. I was more worried about them being all Bob Marley-ish. Because
Yeah.
they are not that way. They are not that way. And I was concerned something might happen with those two. But all right. No, when you go to Jamaica, you never know what you're going to get into.
Right. We had raves that were Jamaican, and it was like I just loved it. You never know where they were. It was all secret. And we do things. We do things because we don't think of the danger that could really happen. But this was before cell phones, and it's like survived because there was no internet. It's you get away with things because there's no internet that your parents can check up on and stuff.
Well, you never even thought about that. Like,
Yeah.
you knew how to control that situation as a teenager.
Oh no. I was on my own at 16.
My boss in college was from Jamaica. I worked in the affirmative action office. And Friday afternoons, I worked full time when I went to college. So I could pay for that. And he's like, why you work so hard? I'm like, because I get paid for it. He said, no, in Jamaica, Fridays, we don't work. Friday afternoons, it's so every Friday afternoon, it would just be like a history lesson of Jamaica. And he would tell me, if you ever go to Jamaica, what to do, what not to do. He was a great man. He was a professor at the college, too. It was fun working for him. But now I work for the government. So I have to work when I'm at work.
You probably have cameras all over the place, huh?
No, we have no cameras. We have that HIPAA thing.
Oh, yeah, because, okay. All right. I was thinking more of like making sure the workers were working, not, yeah.
And I'm the IT person, so I kind of know, like, if they want to know what someone's doing on their computer, they ask me. So, like, I work anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all. What do you think? Okay, this was way too short.
I love that fabric.
So the width was perfect, and now that's how tall it is.
Hey, Denzel. Happy New Year.
Does anybody out there have a Kendall White? Or I think that's what they're called.
I think there's also a paper plate,
Paper white.
paper.
I think it's like 7 inches tall. But dang.
If Vera's still here, she'll ask her machine.
Because I can make it shorter. See, it says it's the measurements on Amazon said 7 inches tall. And this was 2 inches too short. And that is pretty much right at 7. I'm thinking it's got to go to 9.
I am regretting that I didn't get to the store before they closed. I have no snacks.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to go over to the families tomorrow and see. Well, they probably packed them all up and sent them with the kids because, you know, his pantry, I'm sure, was empty.
Did the kids leave today?
They left Sunday.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, so Monday, just before we went live, my daughter-in-law is knocking at the door. She dropped off food because she's used to making for a big family, and it's just my son and her now. Because her mom makes the dinner for her and her husband, and so my daughter-in-law just making for them. So she brought over. It was spaghetti and chicken and mac and cheese with sausage. Oh, like, when do they start making this kind of stuff? I guess they're getting fancy now, you know, since they don't have the young palates to be concerned about.
I don't like mac and cheese, but maybe with sausage, that could be a thing.
My son is a macker, and I guess he didn't like it with that sausage in it because there's no way they would have given me all of that mac and cheese.
I love me some ramen. My son, he's 11. He's like, I have eaten too much ramen, but he wants mac and cheese. I'm like, I have eaten too much mac and cheese.
Oh, no. My son is, this son that was here near me is, he's a macker. He can eat mac and cheese all day long. Well, he does have to be careful now because he did 2 tours in, he did Afghanistan and Iraq and then became dairy intolerant, you know, and so he can't eat mac and cheese all day long, but he will when he can.
I grew up eating hot dogs boiled in ketchup.
Boiled hot dogs
in ketchup, like a pan of ketchup and hot dog slices.
Yeah, that was, I mean, we had boiled hot dogs too, but we didn't cook them in ketchup. But there was ketchup on the plate.
No. That was when the babysitter watched us.
My son likes to split them down the middle and put cheese in them and then microwave them until they burst. Then they're done.
That is exactly what I do, Gail. That is like that and on the grill is the only way. they have to be burnt, or I make them like that in the microwave.
Oh, my daughter-in-law's sister, she had posted a picture of her New Year's. She's in California, of her New Year's dinner. It's a nice, beautiful prime rib, and there was stuffed mushrooms. And I don't know what else was on the plate. And I said, "Oh, that looks yummy." Of course, I would prefer brisket, but I says, "Oh, that looks yummy." And here I'm sitting here having peanut butter on a Ritz.
Hey, I would
I
take
tried to
peanut
make
butter
it
on
sound as fancy
too.
as I could. I could put it on a silver platter.
I have a
All
Jack's
right.
pizza for me.
All right. The street fireworks are starting to happen now.
Oh,
At least it's on this side and not this side because, oh, wait, my car's over there. In California, I had an SUV, and it was high. It was a bigger one. And so they would line up what are they called? Pop bottle rockets on my bumper and set them off there. And I was like, I didn't know because I lived in an apartment and my car wasn't where I could see it.
okay.
Thank you,
Well,
everybody, for coming and hanging out with us.
yes, thank you very much.
I haven't seen Greg. We're here tonight because Greg wanted us to go live.
Hey, Donzel, I just saw you. Um,
My local
spilling,
store has a big one tomorrow. Has a big what tomorrow?
spilling. Our stores are not open tomorrow, like in Iowa, but our quilt shop has some
Oh, lovely.
amazing sales when it comes to the Super Bowl. They say all the ladies got to come to our store for the Super Bowl. And I think this year I'm going because I don't know who's playing.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Michael's, and um because I have a voucher, and then my son, so my son gave me this, and his wife gave her mother one too, and so both of us great grandmas, have our dollars, and so it's like I was thinking. I have to remember that's real money, It's like I can go buy a shirt, I could go buy a t-shirt. All right, Danny, going back in the bushes.
All right. I got a project done. It
I
took
did
me
too. I
longer than
got
I
the
thought.
I got the jacuzzis done.
I got my
This
set
this is this is going to end up
ordered.
going in the new year, but
I'm
my my
hoping
wrist
that
is hurting.
so I'm thinking
Are you swearing at
I
me?
who's swearing at you?
Vera, I don't know what she's saying.
Oh,
I
my
know she's not
computer
swearing at
said connect to see the chat. I'm in the chat.
Oh, you're
Can I
in the
not see
chat
that? Well, it
on my
says
channel?
connect to see the chat. So
Oh, down. Oh, here? Yeah, so all
on
you do is,
StreamYard,
yeah.
Okay, I see that.
on the panel. So
Mhm.
that's what I was saying is they have to make sure you're not spam. And then you'll be able
But
to,
I'm in it, Gail. I'm in the movie.
right? But in order to chat, you have to, I know, just you have to connect. So all you do is just click on it. I can't, because I've already done that. So, I mean, I'm the host, so I don't see it. But when I'm in Lena's StreamYard, so all I did was click on it, then your channel pops up and your email, and then you just click on which one is the one that's, and you'll be
It
able to
keeps telling
chat.
me it keeps saying an error occurred. So if I can't chat back, that's why. I only have one YouTube.
What sounds funny up? Sale is 40% off fabrics, notions in the store. What store?
Oh, spilling. Don't just look at my lights. I got something better than that. I need to go to Walmart because look at these pink butterflies that were in the Christmas department for $1.67. And I only bought one. I need 10 of them. I want a
Okay.
wall of butterflies. And my daughter got me the
So,
pink light Christmas last year.
so we have a sewing store coming up from Mexico that's going to be moving in. And I wonder what the name of it is. It's going into the mall. And the mall, I've been in the parking lot of the mall. It's because it's right at the border. And so as soon as I discover that I am heading into Mexico, I turn around in the mall parking lot. But I will, when it is in there, I will go in and do like what Bias did when she was checking out Moon. Um,
Gail, you might be selling us some stuff if they're coming up from Mexico with a sewing things.
I might be what?
Like putting some stuff up for sale. Because all we have right now is Hobby Lobby and Michael's.
Oh,
If we bring in something new, I want new stuff.
yeah. You know what? They couldn't come up. They couldn't come up when Joanne's was here. Apparently, Joanne was blocking any others. But
I think
and
I am.
my Michael's still doesn't have fabric.
Really? I have not been to a Michael's in Iowa yet.
Okay. We have
So
one that's 25 minutes away. They have fabric. And I tried to get my daughter-in-law one time. This was before her parents moved in, but tried to get her to go since we were heading to Far, which is the name of the city, and she had to take her car in there to get repaired, and because they had the parts, the shop here didn't have the parts. They had to order it, and she needed it right away. Anyhow, so I said, "Oh, while we're in Far, can we go to Michael's? Because I want to check out their fabric." And she said, "No, she had to." She just needed to drop off her car and get right back home because her dad falls and her sister's in California, and so she had to keep an eye on him from the cameras. Nothing she can do but tell us to get on home. Anyway, so yeah, so they have fabric. Didn't go in the store, so I haven't investigated. But I don't like to currently. I mean, of course, back in the day when I did a lot of sewing and was working, so I had extra money. I mean, not extra money, but
Money.
the ability to make money if I spent it. And that I loved looking at fabric, but currently I only like to look at fabric when it's for a project or I need to get inspired, but I have a project in mind. Just because, when you get on this side of you just get, I don't know, I'm getting more like, well, I don't really want to add anything here. I want to use what I have. I don't want to add anything here because I know my kids neither one of them that live here are sentimental. So it's like I could just see them just getting a dumpster. Like if I pass, they'll just get a dumpster and just empty out the place.
Oh, I know.
Even though I had spent all that time putting, the value of it, what it is and stuff like that. And I did all that in hopes that they would learn how to use it. But yeah, I've lost hope on that.
Okay. I just pulled out one of my Bling box templates that I never did. And I used
Which one is it?
The self-love era.
Oh, I have, yeah. That one I did make.
I did not make it, and I used the stones for something else. So
that was so funny. Patrice, Monday, Lisa and I both had the same shirt on.
Yes, we did.
And we didn't plan on it. It was 'tis the season to sparkle. I had just made it. I'll get it.
I think I'm going to make them out of junk rhinestones.
Hang on.
I'm not wasting Eve's rhinestones on something I'm going to wear twice. Because I love those too much. It's fine for I used her rhinestones for a good thing. But I'm sure I have something else. Because all these little black containers behind me have rhinestones in them. And they are not Eve's. So I need to get rid of them. Black diamond. Okay, so I've got black diamond color. I need something.
So I used royal candy apple, snowflake, and oh my gosh.
What'd you use for blue, Eve? Or Eve? Gail. What was the blue? Montana?
Huh?
Was it Montana?
No. Montana's dark. This is Capri.
Yeah. It is. I know. They're all saying Montana.
Red, white, and blue. I didn't even plan it like that. I just knew that I was going to use this color blue shirt, and so I wanted it to really sparkle. I don't have any icy stones, but and that's the only I have.
Do you have your self-love era shirt by chance?
Yep.
Because I'm wondering.
Hold on.
I just want to
I
get
put
rid
mine
of
on
some
a
of these.
pink shirt.
Black diamond. Lava. I just hate to use Eve stones for something I'm going to wear twice. Ooh.
Wait, let me see the design. This is one I was thinking of, but this is actually Support Squad.
That's the card.
Okay. When did that come out?
I don't know.
I think I have that one.
I should use a crystal.
I may not have made it yet. Wait.
Well, I haven't made it, but I used her crystal rhinestones for something else. And I just don't want to. Okay. These are a crystal rhinestones, so I can use this crystal rhinestone. They're not from Eve. And that's fine because I'm only going to wear it twice. And Eve's actually stick on and other places don't. So there's crystal. I have a jet steel gray.
Steel gray?
It's called steel gray.
Okay.
I would not recommend, but so now I need like a pink of some sort out of my. I wonder if an AB would look good. I don't know.
Let me see the design again.
Ooh. I have a UV hot pink. So I have the crystal and a different brand. I have like a.
And that going in the middle is love. I think I have it. I'm not sure.
And then I'm thinking for the inner, I have a UV hot pink. I don't know. It's something that I could possibly get rid of some of these stones that are not used.
And who made it up designs? all those gifts that I saw on Cheerful Giver, they were off the hook, man. We got a
Happy
lot
New
of,
Year.
we have a lot of really good, a lot of talent in our community. We still have
Oh my
9 minutes. 9 minutes
I
for,
know. I just saw Keisha said Happy New Year, so I thought I better.
yeah.
She said it's free, so I thought I better say
Oh,
that.
because Patrice said that she can't, she's looking forward to seeing her next Monday.
I am excited also. I can't wait to see Keisha.
Did you all see that jacket? Somebody made, they did freestanding lace butterflies and then stitched them on the back of a jean jacket. They posted, I know she posted it a couple places, but I saw her posted on Maryland's for sure. And I'm like, oh, those are so beautiful.
The best bling brush ever in the world came in this little bag. I love this brush.
That's
It
what I
makes
used on the SS6.
yeah. I love it for everything. I don't know. It's just there's something about it, and I can't find another one like it.
Up Designs, who did you have for the Cheerful Giver? Who made you a mug? I mean, a cup. Well,
Oh shoot, that reminds me. I was supposed to make a cup for my son tonight. Since I got my sublimation printer working again.
did he already go to bed?
Oh, he's at my mom's.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
my niece was out there. And so he had to go out there and hang out with her.
Yeah, Carol. Hey, Miss Nene. Happy New Year. Thank you, Marilyn. She did a beautiful job.
Hey, Marilyn. I don't think I've said hi to you tonight either.
You haven't said hello to Marilyn? She's been here a long time.
Gail, I told you I forget to look at the chat. I'm horrible. I am a horrible, horrible liver. I don't know what you call us.
Huh?
I don't know what we're called. I'm a horrible liver. I
Liver.
just
Oh,
don't that.
you're on the panel. Live
I'm a
stream.
horrible
We're doing a live stream.
I'm a horrible
What are
panel
you gonna
host.
do when you go do your solos, or are you just gonna make videos?
No, I will just have to make sure that I have to have more than one camera, I think. That's the deal.
Yeah, your TV's not gonna work. Because it
Because I'm not
it's
even
like
watching it. It's
I
over
would
there and I'm
say
not
I would say something and then I'd wait because I'd hear it one time, two times. It was like skipping stones in the pond, you know. It's just like, and it was like, And poor Bobby, she was saying, I have nothing else on but one item. And I go, that's me too. Everything is shut off except for one thing. But it was funny. Yeah, so like a webcam, that webcam is good because then you don't have sound on that.
That's what I'm using is my webcam, and then my computer's right in front of me. Okay, this is why you should always buy Eve stones, because these are not the right size. I am going to be putting these in with the pen.
Yeah, that's all I have. The I have the whatever that one is on Amazon for the flatbacks when I was doing my shoes.
Yeah, if y'all are watching me to see if this is how you do rhinestones, this is no. If you buy them from Eve, they will actually fit into the hole.
Oh, well,
These
I was using
not.
I was using Eve Stone's her SS6, and they didn't fit in the holes. And it's not because of the stones. It's because that the template was wrong.
Well, this is Patrice's template, Gail.
Yeah, so it's going to work. But I was using Creative Fabrica, a template from Creative Fabrica.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would. The very first thing I did was download a Creative Fabrica template. Yeah.
Yeah, the
that didn't work out so good.
So it's grouped together, so you ungroup it and then it releases all the stones. Fortunately, they stayed in place, and I just needed to like tap on one to see what size the stones were, and I was like, well, that's why they're not brushing in, because they're not even close to being the right size. So then I changed it to the size that it needed to be, and then brought them back in, and well, I had to unite them because otherwise they'd be doing each one individually. So I had to unite them and then change the size and then contour.
It's just ridiculous, though, what you have to go through. Because
now that I mean, it's like
mine, I just wanted to make sure, like, how close can I actually put them together? Because I really like to have my stuff close. Like,
I do too.
I will design a rhinestone template and have those stones like on top of each other almost.
Well, now that I'm not on call, I can actually start doing stuff. So, I mean, so I thought I'm seeing them, my daughter-in-law, more than I've ever seen before.
Well, that's good.
But she brings food, so I mean that's
that's really good.
That's better than her coming over and trying to empty boxes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That just
things go missing, not because she's stealing them, she's throwing them away.
Because she does not.
Hey, Carol. And she's not throwing them away in my dumpster. She's taking them around the block and throwing them away. So I don't go retrieve it.
Do you know how many times I had to tell my son That is a $400 printer. That is a $600 cutter. You take care of that, as he was moving my stuff downstairs. Well, why
When
do
I
you
was
have
in the
it
hospital,
so expensive?
when I was in the hospital last year, and with my air conditioning out, and so she came over and sat here waiting while the guys were doing the thing. All she had to do was just unlock the door to let them in. And anyway, all my shipping boxes were gone, and I'm like, I don't understand, they're stacked, they're in a thing in my shipping area, with my scale and the thermo label maker thing.
Mhm.
They were not in any way, they weren't in the way of anybody, anything. So I just don't understand. Yep. Happy New Year to us Central folks. I was I didn't even put the two and two together because the fireworks, it's like the finale kind of a thing, where it's just like they're faster. It's like usually that means that, like, during the summertime they 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 do them, and then 10 o'clock they do like the finale. And
Well, you can't rely on me looking down at the chat because I don't look at the chat. I'm so bad at that. Yes, I
your
do
chat is
now
going to be
have.
upset with you because they'll be saying hi, and
Oh, we're like,
they're like, why doesn't
oh,
she
you're
ever say
right.
hi? Doesn't she look at the chat?
I know. I'm just like blinging though. Um, we do have fireworks going off now. So it is 2026 in Iowa.
2026 in Texas.
In Texas. If only you were closer to where the Cowboys stadium is, I would come visit you, Gail.
If I was closer to the Cowboys stadium, you'd come visit me?
Yep.
So you would be using me then to get to the Cowboys?
Mm,
Lisa,
not saying that at all.
I'm close to the mariachis. Come
Uh,
dance with me.
good. That's good too, though. I think it would be fun to come see you. Um, it is not fun putting in these rhinestones that are not the correct size one by one. This is not my jam. This is Patrice's template, but not Eve Stone's. So do not judge.
Evelyn, what's in your cup? Okay, since you can't see the chat, Evelyn says, Happy New Year, Gail, and Central Time Zone. Forgive me because my eyes are closing. Well, Happy New Year, Evelyn. Thank you for coming and spending some time with us.
Happy New Year.
We'll see Keisha and Cheryl in the new year in a couple hours.
I am super excited. Keisha. I wonder if that girl's going to look at her chat. I don't know. It's a newbie thing.
Well, she said she needed to get another camera in order to do that.
Mm. Likely story.
It depends on your project. I mean, right now, because I'm looking down trying to get these stitches and not poke myself with the seam ripper. So I'm not seeing the chat, but
I am definitely not seeing it just because I am aggravated about this. And this is only the first layer. This is the first color of rhinestones.
she says, don't be hyping her up.
I'm excited. I'll be watching.
Well, Keisha, Lena will be back and from her cruise. So she'll have a lot to talk about. And
Miss Lena. I can't wait to see how her cruise went.
yeah, fireworks from around the world.
Did she say where her cruise was?
Yeah.
Don't remember hearing that.
I mean, she told me. She didn't announce it. Hey, precious pieces. Happy New Year.
A specific area or not. I was just thinking though earlier of Lena, and I was thinking about telling my girls, hey, you know what, next year for Christmas, why don't we just go on a cruise? Like the whole family. Just go.
Would you do Disney?
Oh gosh, no. Disney's so expensive. Just, I mean, anywhere. We don't have to buy presents. We just go somewhere where there's a beach and make memories. That would be better than buying any gift. Even though I did get my 1-year-old a 4-wheeler this year. My 1-year-old granddaughter. And she, the very first, within 30 seconds of her getting on that 4-wheeler, she was standing up on the seat. So she's going to be a fun one.
I saw a video of this girl. She had got into it and she got one of those little Jeep things and a pink one and so she wasn't putting her foot on the pedal correctly and so they put her foot on the pedal and she pressed down like she was standing up. That thing went straight and then it spun around and the back of it hit the side of the house, but she did not hit her head. But she did not like that. She got off that and they pulled it straight so that she can get back on it, and she just was shaking her head. Nope. That was one and done. That's going to just sit in the garage until she gets older.
My granddaughter, she was like not letting her daddy away from that thing, like, because she got somewhere and she didn't know how to turn it. She didn't know how to steer the handlebars. So she'd run, into a wall 10 feet away. And so he'd have to go and move it for her. And then she'd look at him like, why aren't you here already? Move it. Because it doesn't have reverse. She's like, move it. I want to keep riding. My daughter said, it's a long time till spring. It's not like she'll be able to ride it very much. I said, that girl should not have to walk between the living room and the kitchen to get a snack.
They're
Oh goodness.
a cruise jail. So they had like jail on the cruise ship.
I don't want to go to jail.
I think that's when those people get thrown out to the fishes.
We have a jail in our town that people pay money to stay in. It's very strange. Very, very strange. This could take me all night, seriously. This is why you get baby's booty stones. Lord. It's beautiful once it's on. Self-love. All right, finally, the first layer.
Is that Crystal AB?
It is not Eve's. It's just crystal. But it
I know
is
it was.
not Eve's color. Because I told Eve a while back, I said, yeah, I will never buy stones from anyone but you again. I learned my lesson. So I kind of just want to get rid of them. But I don't want to use them for customers. Like, or anyone that might share where they got their shirt from. I got a lot of those. Okay. I don't even know where I got this transfer paper from. Pretty sure I used Patrice's already.
Wow. They stay below deck for the rest of the cruise.
What?
Well, if you're breaking the law, you're misbehaving, they have to do something because the rest of the passengers are, they pay good money to have a good time, not be harassed or violated, by another passenger.
I feel like where I pulled that stone out of it was a double. Okay. Oh, nope. Here it is. I don't know how Eve just like picks up a stone and puts it right there with her fingernail. I can't do that.
She has years of practice. She's got her hands in stones every day.
Yeah, she's pretty good at that stuff. All right, so this is going to be black, and then I better make sure I have enough pink. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I don't. Well, if I don't, I'll use a different color. Oh, there's no way I have enough of this color. Dang it, dang it. That's not going to work.
I know I have just a little bit of bobbin thread left, but I'm going to go ahead and just use it up. Maybe do that. Oh my goodness.
I've been kind of excited. I live in the middle of town here, and we've had 2 deer in our neighborhood for like the past 2 months. And last night I was able to take pictures of them again. It's like they just kind of lounge around, walk around.
Okay, Alice, good night. Happy New Year. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with us. My friend lives in Virginia, and she had posted a picture of a deer that had a really white face, and then it from the shoulders down was white, and so just like the top of the head and to the back, and then the tail was brown. And it's like I was waiting for it to be one of those gags or something where they jump at the screen, but no, it was just trolloping along. Oh gosh, that scared me. Oh, my foot on the pedal. So when I was getting ready to go live, I started laughing because I had my foot on the pedal as if I was getting ready to drive a car. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't driven my car. I need to get out there and start it, because when it's cold, like now it's getting hot again. So it was in the 80s today. Tomorrow will be excuse me. So Thursday it's going to be in the 90s. And but when it's down in the 50s, you're supposed to go out there and run the car so that the battery doesn't get weak. And my neighbor, he says, and just pull it out of your driveway and then come back in, or your tires are going to get hard on the bottom, flat. Because in the cold air, it deflates. I know I'm not telling any you guys that live in the cold. I know I'm not telling y'all anything new.
I've been driving on 24-pound tires this week instead of 41-pound tires.
Vera, that sounds really bad. Her nephew witnessed a few fights and a passenger who threw a knife at another passenger.
Wow. Okay, I really do love this color. And I'm pretty positive Eve probably has something just like it. It's just not going in the way it should. This is like the perfect pink AB.
Can you show you? Okay. Thank you. That's fine. Just dip your toes in the pond. She was saying she doesn't think she'll be able to hang. And we've done shorter ones too. What was that face? What did it look like, hon? I was concerned, like, Because I'm trying to figure out what day this is. Because Night Out Crafting is Monday, not Wednesday, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, no, it was nothing against you. I was just trying to figure out my
What
bearings.
day?
I didn't go to bed till 6 o'clock this morning, so I'm
I was up at I think 3:30 this morning. I just
yeah,
could
I
not sleep.
was oh, no, just understand it because you said that lost my mouse. Yeah. You don't think you were going to go back here. Okay, ladies, I'm not sure if I can hang the full time on Monday. Is that okay? And so, but then you said maybe a couple hours. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because we don't always make it a 3 or 4 or 7 hour.
It's not always like tonight. Mm. Keisha can always leave if she needs to, because
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's her first time. It's her first time coming on live, so she just needs to make an appearance, and it's fine. Just a little.
see if she looks at the chat more than I do. Because,
and that's fine. And that's fine too, Keisha. If you just want to come up and read the chat, just to come up live, and don't have to do anything. Baby steps. We don't really have any structure to night out crafting. It's basically just. I mean, sometimes we did. Like the first time Lisa came up live, we made children aprons. So that was basically the first and only time that we actually all did the same project.
and
But I like it. I
never.
like it because I like the way we do it because Lena's always doing like some project that everybody really likes and I mean is like new to them. It's something that I don't do, and so they're seeing it. Okay, so I'm going to be winding a bobbin, and
You'll be okay, Gail.
no, I know I'll be fine. But I'm just going to say that I'm going to mute. I'm going to mute the phone so that because it's right, the phone is right above the sewing machine.
Oh,
I still don't know how I'm going to actually get onto the screen. Okay, so Keisha, when can I help you with that this weekend? I'll send the link out and you click on the link and that is how you come up. And then I'll see you on backstage and then I let you come on stage.
Yep. And you test everything out before you even come up in front of anybody.
Yeah, we get in early so that we can test our mic and camera and stuff like that.
Do you want to try it right now, Keisha? I bet you could try it right now. Oh my gosh, my camera is not showing. Oh, my camera is being horrible. Don't look. Don't look. Say, Keisha, you can try it right now.
No, she said she didn't want to.
No. There you go, Gail, reading the chat.
I guess I will YouTube how to YouTube.
Oh, it's easy, Keisha. Gail sends you that link and you get in before the thing starts. You make sure everything's set up before you get in. Except for Monday for us. That was not good. Because I didn't get in early. And I had my TV blaring without realizing it.
Stress a girl out.
And then my dog had to bark.
Yeah. But we're good. You saw the community is helpful, because we were having that echo and stuff like that, which, we knew the echo existed, because when I would talk, I could hear what I said 4 times. When you click the link, when you click on the link, you will be in what's called backstage, and then Gail will bring you up.
But she won't bring you up right away. It'll just be you and Gail.
Well,
making sure straight.
No, I'll bring her up as soon as I see her up, but we won't be live at that time.
Yes.
It'll just be.
That's what I was meaning. Like, she's not going to be like up in front of people, right?
And you know what? And so sometimes Lena will call me and we'll just well, sometimes she just sends me a link and then it wakes me up, and then I'm like, what's going on? And so she's laughing and she says, I meant to call you first and let you know I was sending you a link. So, and then we just get in there and we'll craft. We're in StreamYard, but we're not live. And then we'll do it on a Saturday. She'll set up a StreamYard link for Sunday, and then she'd make sure she deletes it. Yeah, you're just going to click it. You don't even have to have StreamYard. I'll send you the link and you click on the link and you come on up. And you're waiting backstage. You'll be able to see me, and when I see you, that's when I let you on stage. And then but we're not live. We're not going to go live until 9:15 Central, which will be 8:15 your time. Oh, thank you, Marilyn.
Keisha's
Lisa's just trying to stress her all out.
Me? I'm trying to make that girl come up. It's all good. There's nothing to be scared of. Except for the fact that, No,
Keisha, I don't want you to run away. I want to help you. And so that's why I like to get in an hour ahead so that we can just relax. We even do that with the Patch Hack crew. We get in at 4, we go live at 5, but we're still cutting things out. But at least we're there and we can get anything ironed out. Sometimes, Laura needs help with deciding on colors and stuff. And, I like getting in early because then it's just calm knowing that everybody's here ready to go when I hit go live. And, but you can still be getting things ready. I still needed to get things cut, but then my computer said, nope, I don't want to be doing multitask tonight. Just let me do one thing, babe. So, but that's
So
okay
like tonight,
because tomorrow night,
having
so the things I was going to cut to do tonight, I'm going to be doing them on tomorrow's show because that's actually what we're going to be doing. So I do not plan on
tonight.
going live every single day, twice in one day, but that's what happened. So tomorrow is actually Laura's birthday.
Aw. A New Year baby? Like today or tomorrow?
Actually,
Now that it's midnight.
no, I think actually her birthday's on the 2nd, but they always celebrate it on the 1st.
Fun. Yeah, Keisha, Gail and I were having a conversation, and then Gail's like, okay, we're going to be live in like 5 seconds. Okay, I guess we're not going to talk anymore.
Yeah, she's getting ready to tell me something, and I'm watching the time, and I just keep telling the time. Okay, live in 7, live in 5, and then it was
Yeah.
like she started to say something, and I go, "We're live in 1 minute."
Like, nope, I'll talk to you later then about that. Oh my gosh. Gail, how did you do this for so long? Like every single stone. I've seen you put your stones in piece by piece.
Oh yeah. Well, some of them I do have to do um some of them I do have to do one at a time.
I think it's just because the place I got these stones from, I've tried
Yeah,
them like
Marilyn, I didn't understand that at first. I didn't understand that at first. For me to have more than one camera, and so it's like I go StreamYard. I go into StreamYard for the laptop, and then I go into the link that I send myself with the phone. Spilling diversity. So she brushed in her stones, and then there's some that she needs to um, do one at a time.
what Spillin talking about me?
She's asking why you're hand placing so many stones.
Because they are not the baby's booty stones. I'm trying to get rid of these stones, and I thought it's it's Patrice's bling box in its self-love era. I thought, you know what? I'm only going to wear this a few times. I'll use stones that are not from the kit because I already used those on my own projects. And yeah, this is why you buy from the baby's booty, because these stones do not fit. These are beautiful though. I absolutely love this color, but in my world, it's not worth it, even though it's pink. And hopefully this is the worst part of the template, because I'm moving on to another color here soon. And this one has the most stones in it, so we'll see. So the big reveal is not going to be much fun. It's not going to shine. think I got them all. Oh, I'm missing two.
Okay, I had it muted so I can do that. So I had an empty bobbin, and then I wound it up, and now I have an empty spool of thread.
I was just going to say, Spillin, don't you have to hand place every single stone on your template? Isn't that what you gotta do?
Have you started? Have you started the trial, Keisha?
Oh, this is just ridiculous. I wonder how many of these stones I'm going to have to hand place after I press it. That's the really sad part.
Yeah, when I go into Hobby Lobby, I buy as many of these as I can get. Sometimes they only have a couple of them.
What's that?
The thread.
Oh, yes. I did not realize how fast I went through thread. Now I'm buying big, huge spools. Need one. All right. That hopefully was the worst part of this whole thing. No, it's not. So one more. And
Okay, Keisha, where did you stop off at with the bowl koozie? Oh, I can only reach the ice cream koozies. Near the beginning. We can do that. I can do that.
ooh, bowl koozies on Monday?
I can do that with you on Monday.
Let's do that. I need to make some more. I only have one.
Hey, Sippin' Crabs. Happy New Year from Atlanta. So that means that you are already almost 2 hours in.
And everybody's still going strong. So
Brandy, are you the Brandy? I saw the Zoom, the sweatshirt Zoom. Are you the Brandy that did the hoodie for the first time for sewing job? Are you that Brandy? Did an awesome job.
okay, Gail, I am going to mute myself and
You did a
pause.
great job. I
I
have
think
trouble
my
just,
dog wants to go out.
I think your dog's tired of the fireworks.
I think my dog needs to go out. It is 12:47. So I'm going to just mute myself and pause my camera and I'll be back as soon as she's
Okay.
in.
All right. You did a really great job, Brandy. I have trouble cutting up good clothes, you know. Okay, Keisha, so that's what we'll do on Monday is I'll get some cut out and that's what we'll do. We'll get that one finished for you. Yeah, we're waiting. So it's almost time for Keisha to have a new year. And then the West Coast turn is next. You have everything else, right? You have the because you said you started it, so that means that you have your cotton batting. I use the wrap and zap. My cotton thread, which is what I'm using because I do the ice cream. I do the ice cream koozies. A lot of people order those. I have to create a pattern for this tiny little ice cream container. That's going to be fun. It's going to be so cute. And you know what I did? Well, because I do batch sewing, so I get the 10-inch square, cut out of the fabric, get it cut out of the batting, and then I sandwich it all. I just layer it. I have a tote. I mean a bin, and so I just layer it all. And because these ice cream koozies, it's the same thing. It's a 10-inch square. The dart is the only thing that makes the difference. And so I just get it all done. And when somebody orders one and they want like the ice cream koozie, it's the same stack of fabric and thing. It's it's already ready. Because, like you said, that is the, that is the part that you got to be in the mood to cut fabric. Yeah, well, remember I had the sewing business while I was teaching and raising a family. I had 6 kids. I had 7, but 6 that I was raising. My daughter died 2 days after being born. So I just did in steps. Yeah, so you need 10-inch, 10 by 10 cotton fabric, and then the batting. Well, we're kind of looking at it as a blessing. I mean, because she had a lot of um, birth defects, and so she made way for my son Jeremy to be born, and he'll be 50 on Sunday. She was born on December 25th, and she passed on the 27th. I never got to see her because I was in a coma from uh, hemorrhaging. So, but in today's medical thing, they would have been able to save her, but anyhow, Sarah, her name was Sarah with a H. Yes. Yeah, it was my first time making a turkey too. And 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 so it's like I was hemorrhaging and I didn't want to go to the hospital because I had turkey in the oven. But yeah, 1974. Yeah, she just needed to come and get her earthly body and go right back up to heaven. Usually I don't have time. I don't have trouble getting this threaded, but there. My daughter-in-law couldn't get enough of those, but she'll buy. We lost Lisa's camera. She'll buy them Girl Scout, the whatever they're called. Oh, here she is. I got you, Lisa. Whatever the Girl Scout cookies are called. But I don't know how much those things are now. I know when I moved here to Texas, they were $5 for a box. So anyway, yeah, you just get the Andes mints and the Andes candy, and you melt them down, and then you dip those Ritz crackers in. And are you double dipping them, Spilling? I know you talked about that. Sometimes you need to double dip them. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Thanks for relaying the message. I like being lit. So, my art from 755 is supposed to arrive Monday. And so I told her if it comes like they said it's supposed to come, then I'm gonna open it here. 755 said, "What up though? Lit fam." I've been back and forth to both. Close but no cigar. Definitely needs multiple layers of chocolate. Okay. But we're talking about less than $5 for those cookies. I like them because they have a little bit of that salt from the cracker. I just eat one. It's like my after dinner mint. I don't sit there and eat those cookies one right after another. Shortbread, yeah, I'll do that. But so is 755 done now? Is she gonna come on over? Mint chips? Wait, Lisa came in here. Lisa, I was wondering why you weren't saying anything.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I let her in stage. Why is she not here?
Well,
Okay.
In the queue. Ooh, I don't like that. That's not right.
Was Greg Barker over there at 755? He's the one that told us to go live tonight. I haven't seen him yet. He might be in the bushes. There's 20 people here.
Gonna hop in?
Huh?
Is 755 hopping in tonight?
No, she's still going. She's still live.
Oh,
I know it's got to be lit. Yeah. All right. All right. So yeah, Keisha. So get your 10-inch square, your 10-inch cotton batting, and get your cotton thread, and we'll go through it. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. So, but it's 2 o'clock over your area, Spilling. I know our church only goes to just after midnight. That will be fun for you because then you'll feel accomplished. You'll get that done.
That'll be a fun life. Doing the bowl koozies.
Yes, Happy New Year, Keisha. Cheryl, are you still here? Do we still have any West Coasters here?
Oh, this is horrible. Trying every single brush I got. One more. Let's try this one.
Brandy, what time zone are you in? You don't hear a sound in the streets? You live in a quiet area. Mine's all quiet now. They're done. So I think that was just the city was doing it. We might still have a ban. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. But like I said, in my son's area, it's banned because all the Hi, Tracy Murray. Vegas is in the house. She's been in the bushes. Well, Happy New Year, Tracy.
Happy New Year, Tracy. Pay no attention to NBA.
Yeah, you're like you're doing finger painting.
Oh, this is horrible, Gail. This
Why?
is horrible. Because I'm using stones that are not the right size.
Are they too big or too small for the holes?
I have no idea. They just are not falling in. Eve stones fall in any template I've ever used. My thought of trying to use up these old stones, it was not a good thought. Dang it.
Oh, so it's raining tonight, Tracy? We have 2 Tracys in the house. Usually we have 3. And it's like you all go 1, 2, 3 and all join in on the same time. And they're all spelt different. There's another one, Gail McGinnis. She spells it Gayle. And so it was coming up as Gail M. And I'm Gail M. And so it's like, okay, so let me just like change this to where it shows my channel name. Since 5, wow. Well, that really puts a damper on the street fireworks. and even the city ones, the professional ones. Remember, there's been a ban since I moved to Texas in our area, because we're agriculture area, and so, and then it was last year we had so much rain that yeah, right, you guys do need the rain. So we got so much rain that they lifted the ban, and I was on my way to my family's house, and this I'm like, why are these people all, because there was people parked and walking, and it's like, where are they going? Da, da, da. And it was because the fireworks stand was there, and it was like a mile away from where it was. They just pull over and park and then walk up to it. And then when I got up that area, it was on that side, on the same side of the street, but people would were on the other, the long line was past it as well. And then the parking lot, of course, was full. But I'm like, man, because they hadn't been able to buy fireworks for years because of the ban. And then it was just that one year, last year, and then I guess it's back on because I haven't heard. Usually, people on the side street are letting them off. They're the troublemakers over there. They're nice, but they're the ones that are, I do like there's a mariachi band that practices over there. Yeah, that's why we were banned, was because yeah, to prevent fires. I remember in California, and you think, when you're at church that nothing can go wrong, and so we had the family picnic, it's like everybody was out there, and and then it was people that we thought they knew what they were doing, but you never know when a firework is going to go rogue, especially when they go up in the air, and it landed on somebody's roof and caught the roof on fire. And it was like, well, that shut that down, and I don't think they ever did fireworks again. It wasn't my church. A friend, I was going to college, and friend was had invited me to the festivities. And I'm like, you guys don't know how to do safe fireworks. Of course, the church had to pay for the repair. Yeah. I don't like them. When you work trauma, you don't know. You see enough things to where, I don't know, I live more cautiously because I know what can go wrong. Boy, I really stitched this in the ditch. I can get it out. I just got to get it to where I can cover it up. I guess this one will be mine. So Unbiased had this little square ruler she got at it's just a little square ruler, and it'd be perfect for um the let's see, let's see what's in here. I had made it out of just out of a piece of cardboard. So this is for the ice cream koozie. This is the raw edge. So you cut 2¼ or you mark 2¼ inch up. And then this is the fold. You put this on the fold, and then it's 2¾ and then you match those there. So that's what I made, was just this little triangle thing. And so that's the dart for the ice cream koozie. So I have one for the bowl koozie, and then for my mason jar koozies. I wonder where my bowl koozie one is. I try to keep the templates in this. All right. I'm excited. We'll do that. And like I said, it's the same for doing the ice cream koozies and the bowl koozies. I do need to make ice cream. I need to make another ice cream koozie. Good night, Jessie. Happy New Year.
Good night, Jessie. Happy
So the Patch Hat 2026. The Patch Hat crew will be on tomorrow night at 5 Central. So she put so Fat Luck Creations and her sister will also, at least they're on the thumbnail. So they may be coming on with this. Yeah, they're off work, so they should come up. And Sunday is my son's birthday, so we're going to go to early church and then go celebrate him. I don't think I made the announcement yet. I was told at Christmas great grandbaby number 6 is due on my birthday.
Congratulations.
Yep. The youngest, my son's youngest granddaughter, or my son's youngest daughter. So we don't know the gender yet, but I have number 5 is a boy, and he's due in March.
Fun.
And they both live in Texas, not near me, but 7 or 8 hours away. That's how we measure in Texas, by hours, not by miles.
Yeah, Texas is huge.
Yeah, I was going to my friend's house in Albuquerque, a classmate from high school. I was heading to Utah, but she invited me to stay at her house instead of, driving all the way through and sleeping on the road like I normally did. I don't do that anymore. But anyway, so it was supposed to be 11 hours from where I live to Albuquerque, New Mexico. shoot, 14 hours, and I wasn't even halfway through Texas.
Oh, wow.
So my daughter-in-law called me, and she goes, Mom, because they were tracking me, and she says, Mom, she says, you are pulling over right now, and you're going to get some sleep. I have to surrender to the fact that I'm a senior citizen, and senior citizens travel smartly. They travel until the sun starts to go down, then they stay overnight in a hotel, and then they get back on the road. I would always, because in California, I would make that trip to Utah every year. It takes 9 hours. I would travel. I would, catch a nap in a truck stop. I been doing it for years, and since 2011, and so I knew the safe. There's always crazies out there, but I knew the good trucks, not truck stop, but the yeah, I guess they're truck stops where you would sleep. I knew where they would have, the clean bathrooms and stuff, and so pretty much safe. My cousin always hated it, and but I'm a boy mom. I raised 5 boys.
Back
And
in '01, we went from Iowa to Ohio, and we were camping, left my twin girls with my mom and dad, but my dad was a truck driver. He knew those
okay,
roads. He knew exactly where we should stop. He knew exactly where we could sleep. We didn't pay to sleep. He told us what rest areas to stop at. And
yeah. Okay, good night, Dunzo.
night, Dunzo. Happy 2026.
Happy New Year. So
This is
we
not
used to go up to Iowa. Like I said, I have family up in Iowa. But have you ever heard of the ragbri?
Oh, yes, Gail. I've been on Ragbri.
We used to go out there and do ragbri, and Jeremy was 6 months old. Huh?
It just went through our county, which,
It used to be in August. Is it
yep,
still in August?
yep, like it's starts like the last day of the state fair.
Yeah. So, those of you that don't know, ragbri is it's two newspaper companies. They put on a bike. You travel by bicycle, and don't ever let anybody tell you Iowa is flat. It is not flat, but it is awesome. There's thousands of bike rider, and then you have your little pop-up tent, and so you just see a sea of orange, 2-man tents, and oh, the townspeople comes out, and they're all along the bike route, and giving you like water and treats, and they're just the friendliest people, and it's just so awesome, meeting people, and people come from all over the world, and
It's so fun.
and so yeah, we would do it every year, and my grandpa was honored for being the oldest on the ride that year, but it's usually like August 1st, and I forget how long it is, but it's they have mapped out
1 week, river to river.
the start to the finish for that day. And so yeah, I met this guy that he was, and it's a different part. at least when I did it, it's a different part of Iowa each time. So this one,
Yep.
now I can't think of the name of the college, but so we did a little exit, and so he was was it Ann? No, that's Michigan. I can't remember it, but my cousins knew, because they live up there. And but anyway, so we went to the college, and the college bar, they have baskets of peanuts. And so you shell the peanuts and then you just throw it on the floor.
Was it University of Northern Iowa?
What city would that be in?
Cedar Falls.
No.
Okay. Iowa City.
I'm kind of thinking it was like, it starts with the A.
Ames.
So it was 1976. Let me just put it that way. It
was Ames, I bet.
Huh?
Ames,
Iowa.
Oh, yeah. Iowa State Cyclones.
So, because it was 1976, because Jeremy was 6 months old. Early in my medical assistant career, I used to volunteer as a medical staff and water oranges peeps at the MS bike tours here in Colorado. And it was so fun. It would be an overnight thing. Yeah, this one was days. I don't know if it was 3 days or a whole week long, but
it was a week. Yep.
7
days.
It was so much fun.
RagBrite is fun.
So the first 3 letters is one newspaper, and the last 3 letters are the other one. And so it's like, yeah. And my dad was a photographer as a hobby, but he got paid for it too. And he would be up at the top of the street, and he would take the picture of all the miles and miles of the bike riders. And you get the ones that ride their bike fast, and they get to the next checkpoint, and then they can explore around in that town. So in Shenandoah, Iowa, I had gone over the tracks. The tracks was diagonal on the street, and I went over them incorrectly, and my tire got caught in the tracks, and off I went. And so the ambulance came and took me to the hospital, and it was on a Sunday. One doctor in the whole hospital. He was there delivering a baby. He came down, shot my leg full of Novocaine, went back up to check on his mom to be, and then came on down. And so my leg had swelled from so much Novocaine. And so he still stitched me up, patched me up. And my grandpa, he was a filmmaker, and so he was filming the whole thing. And so anyway, so I had to get care, throughout the rest of the trip, because, you're out there in the dirt. Anyhow, so that when I get back to my hometown, and that's where I was getting the stitches taken out, it was gapped, like, because when my leg was swollen from the Novocaine, then when it became unswollen, the stitches were loose, but it was wrapped tight. And my dad was paramedic. A side gig he had was he was a paramedic with the city fire department, so he was taking care of me. And so anyway, so I was upset because I was young and I have this big old huge gap on my leg, and my doctor says, well, we can recut it and stitch it tighter. I'm like, no, I'm good.
No, thanks.
No, I'm good. It hurt the first time. I don't need it a second time.
No. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, there's the fireworks again.
My son, he's 11. He has something on his arm, like on the inside of his elbow. It's like a cyst.
Okay,
He's
Keisha.
all worried that it's going to be like the cysts that I have had on my leg that are horrible. And he tried popping it tonight. I'm like, bud, you just got to let that take its course. If it's going to pop, it's going to pop. And we can do things, but just a warm, wet rag. And because when I got a cyst on my leg, I had, I have a, I have to take blood thinner. I don't really have a vein in my left leg. Like my iliac is closed. So I got that cyst I got a cyst and I had to go to wound therapy and all sorts of craziness for like 6 months. And it looks horrible. And he's so afraid his leg's going to look like mine. I'm like, no, but I'm 50. You are 11. Oh, good Lord. I am so done placing stones.
Well, you have to finish it because you can't take that project into the new year.
I am in the new year, Gail.
I know you are.
Nope.
But you haven't gone to sleep yet. It's still Wednesday. I had to think about
It
that.
hasn't changed yet. Nope. I'm going to finish it. I'm on my last little thing here. This is ridiculous. I will never.
At least get it all brushed in.
There's no brushing on this template. Have you not seen?
Oh.
Gail, there's no brushing. It's hand picking.
Oh, I got the Hello Kitty design all put together. I haven't cut it out yet though. Because I had to get all these other things done tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow I don't have all day off because we weren't going to go live, but we are now.
I think I got her. Oh, missed one.
So, and on Friday, we're going to go to Mexico.
Ooh, I want to go to Mexico.
Well, we're not going for fun. We're going grocery shopping.
Oh, that's fun.
No, I don't think we are going to Mexico because we have to be back by 9 before my son goes to work. And sometimes it takes, you can get into Mexico really easy, and then but to get back into Texas, they inspect the cars and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't bring anything with a seed in it, so we can't get avocados in Mexico anymore. We have to buy them at the store because it would cost, I think they said $1,000 or something like that. a fine. So anyway, Spilling Diversity said that project is kidnapped into 2026. Lisa didn't bring it. Somebody else did.
It's horrible. This is why you buy from Baby's Booty, not other places. And
Yeah, like I said, Beadland,
right here,
Beadland. But
majority of
those,
these stuff all here are not Baby's Booty. That was before I knew about it. All right.
well, yeah,
Something
I bought Beadland flatbacks to make my shoes.
I have flatback. Flatbacks are, you're going to be setting every single stone. That's
Yeah,
understandable.
you don't brush the, well, you don't really brush those in.
No.
Place them hand by hand. One of these nights I need to make my tumbler. All I want to do is just put my logo on it. I'm not gonna bling the whole thing.
I was going to do some sublimation tonight even. I thought this was going to be a quick one.
That's like Monday night. I thought that was going to be quick, and then I ended up making a mess with the glue. Oh, that's what. Yeah, this, I thought I was going to be, because it's just gluing this onto that. But then no, I had to clean all the glue off of it and then glue these in there.
3 hours later. Oh my gosh. These stones are just killing me. Okay. I think I must have had a double stone. No, that one's not a double. There. That one is a double. All right, that's the last one. Now I gotta turn my press on.
Lisa, that's why I'm learning to digitize. I purchased an embroidery file with 16 thread changes and only needed 3. Is that what causes the jump stitching? Or does it just do the jump stitching on its own?
I thought the jump stitch was either when it changes or when it goes to a different
Letter?
part. Like a different part of the design. All right, it looks real pretty.
Okay, Keisha, are you telling us that it's time for you to go to sleep? You did 12-hour shift, honey. Whoa, this is not pretty.
Okay, so that's gonna work. I don't know if I trust the process on this one, but I gotta go grab my heat press and get that on.
Oh, you got to cut out early. I loved Colorado. I have family in Colorado. I hated moving. I moved to California kicking and screaming. Oh. Keisha, that's kind of like me having my heart doctor appointment after Thanksgiving, and he wanted me to lose 50 pounds. I had I thought I thought it was 25. I lost 27, and but then Thanksgiving happened, and I only had enough time to lose a little bit of that 27. I mean, of that Thanksgiving, but it was still enough. It was 20. It was a total of 22 pounds in 6 months. So he was satisfied with that. Um, to make it change it from every three. Well, so I was seeing him every 3 months, and then I graduated to seeing him every 6 months, and then in order to go annual, I had to lose that 50, but he accepted the 22 because my blood pressure was perfect and my EKG was excellent. So, and I'm grateful for that because January the copays go up for specialty doctors. So, yeah, they go up. And then the medical plan went, the medication prescription. And I don't use pharmaceutical, but I was stage 4 pre-cancer in my esophagus. So I promised my son, I said, well, it's not cancer yet, so I'll take that medicine that they want me to have. So I have one prescription. But yeah, so I'm annual now with my heart doctor, and of course it's in December. So, but I did get them to change it to, instead of having it like at the beginning of December, have it so it's December 22nd. And so that's far enough away from Thanksgiving that I could work it off. I'm doing good. I'm getting out there, even though it's with my walker. I get out there in the morning and walk at least 15 minutes. Lisa lost connection again. Yeah, that's what I worked. Yeah, the hospital I worked at was HMO, and it was nice because all the doctors. Whoa, that one was close. It's nice because all the doctors, the were in this on the same campus. All right, I see Lisa is still showing up, but it says device is not connected. So I just plugged in mine, but I'm at 39%. Yeah, the sitting is what hurt me, gave me a belly because, just sitting and not walking. I always had physical jobs where I was walking and, you know, getting exercise. So I try, you know, I tried when I was working there doing stairs and stuff like that. They will need to connect there before you can. Whoa. I'm sorry. That one was like right behind me. Yeah, I love the 7 to 3:30 shift. That was my favorite shift. And every time my boss was trying to change my job, I says, before she would tell me what time she wanted me to come in, I said, "Oh, 7 to 3:30." She goes, "I have no workplace need for you at 7 o'clock." Because I worked in pathology, the specimens come in after 4, so I had to be there till 8. That's good. Lisa, I wonder if she even knows that she's disconnected. Oh, here she comes. Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Your camera's
good.
off, though.
Yeah, that's. Oh, there. It shut everything off. Okay.
But you
No,
know what? I could still see you. I mean, it was still on the yeah, where are you?
Okay, I'm here now.
There you are.
Yeah, I moved my computer and it unplugged the webcam.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Keisha wants to know if you're pressing your shirt tonight.
Yes.
Well, she's asking because I think she's asking because she'll stay up to watch.
I am doing it right now. I'm just trying to figure out which shirt. I think I'm going to make it for my daughter. If it works. I just had to figure out what Patrice says to do first. Okay. Layer 1 is. I know it's horrible when you can't see the end design. It was just horrible all the way around. Layer 1. And then that's layer 2. Okay. Get my center line here. Pressure is good. So when I go to figure out the center of the design, this is going to be the outside of it. So I just take it and make a little crease right there. So I can line it up.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yep.
Sometimes
Right
it
on
messes up this. It says self-love
Self-love era.
era.
Yeah. Hopefully it will say that by the end of the night. Okay. So I shall do that. And I love my heat bits. It's, I don't know. There's something about like just pulling it down and clamping it. Makes me happy. Okay. Let's see if these stones even stick. Oh, these stones actually did something good tonight. They all stuck. All right. And then the second is going to be this, which should be interesting. Oh, Patrice seriously knows how to put a design together.
She loves it.
She does good. For this. Oh, and I was sewing earlier. Guess what? A string got underneath one of my stones.
Usually one of my a hair of mine gets underneath the stones. Okay,
Yes.
Up Designs. Have a good night. I was going to say Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. All right, and now the big one's going on. The fill. Oh my gosh.
No, we won't be up this late, Keisha. Yeah, no, we won't be up this late. We're gonna get that bowl koozie made for you, and then you can I don't want to say you can leave, but you can leave. Do your project, and that might be it too, because with free version of StreamYard, I only get 20 hours. So my 20 hours I get them on the 10th. So I have to figure out how much I have because this is 3.5. Today, when I do my Wednesday morning show, I use Restream, and so that I can save this. Now tomorrow, I wasn't expecting to go live tomorrow, and so that's going to use some time too. So we'll see how much time I have. Okay, I ran off the road again, and I'm just going to have to put a disclaimer on here. Old lady sewing with bad eyes.
Oh, goodness.
Please still purchase. Yeah, I can hear that they're far enough away, but I mean, you know, they're not right behind me, but they're probably, let me get my bearings here. So Walmart is that way. Oh, they're over by the college. It's an oversized pot holder, and it's like for this casserole dish. So this is a lasagna pan, and so 11 by 13 actually, and then this one I just kind of made up my own sizes because I have like the square Pyrex dish, and so it got that. And then this one, is my night owl crafting. So I started off with, this is an oversized mug rug. I made it so it fits my mug and then my yogurt, and then I'm like, oh, but you know, it's like I don't see the pretty polka dots there. So then I made it even bigger and to where it has the binding on it. And there's a real simple little trick to doing it. Oh, I could show here. So so you bring this up, and oh, this one is different. This one you bring up. This one is the back is oversized, and then you just bring it up and then you stitch it down like this. But these, the ditch, the opening is in here. Oh yeah, so this is like strips sewn up here, and then it's opened here. Anyway, they're easy to make, and this is actually done, but I go at the step further and then do the quilting. Here's one that's done. So see, I go ahead and do the quilting just to give it an extra little something. Yeah, and the yellow trucks and the So anyway, so when I sell them, it's going to be these two sizes and then this size. So this big one and then two of these. And so it'll be sold as a set. And I'll offer them individually too, so that somebody doesn't need them, they don't have to. But yeah, so oversized mug rug and no embroidery machine. Ready for a reveal? Lisa? Or are you still pressing?
Nope. She's done.
Okay, let me make you bigger.
I am not going to tell you what colors of rhinestones I use, though, because I could tell you what Eve's colors would be.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to follow it along with the other ones.
So it would be like a, jet black?
Yeah, that's, yeah.
This would be a crystal. And then I used kind of an AB. It's like a pink and yellow AB.
I found my apostrophe that I lost the other night. Ouch.
It won't fit me for all that work I did. It will have
I
to go.
think I have that one, but I might not have put it together because I remember the love in the middle.
It's beautiful. And next time I will do it with Eve stones.
Did it come? Did you get the one where you get the zoom?
No, but I used the stones for something else.
No, but I mean, okay, because when you get the extra, the box that includes the zoom.
No, I never did the zoom.
Okay.
I did the,
because then you get extra goodies, and this came in that box.
Aww. I like that. I was going to show you.
So if I did a sweatshirt, which I won't, that could go on it.
Because last year I thought, oh, I'll do this for me. Well, then I didn't have a pink in my size. This was my shirt from last year that I just did the 3 loves. And I love it. I mean, you only wear it like twice a year, so.
No, you can wear love all year round.
Oh, I do wear this one all year round. The self-love era, I'm going to have to make that because I don't want it in pink. I think I want it with a black shirt.
Yeah.
Definitely the icy crystal. That I'm not going to use AB.
So this one must have been October because it's breast cancer support squad, and it has the ribbon.
Yeah. No.
Hey, Miss Nene.
Patrice's
Good
design
night.
was perfect. It just was.
Happy New Year.
The stones I should not have used. I should have used the right stones.
You should have used what?
The correct size stones, which would be Baby's Booty stones instead of the other stones that I purchased before I knew about Baby's Booty.
Oh, okay.
That I'm trying to get rid of. And there's a reason why I still have all those stones. Because
those were big containers.
Well, they were extremely cheap.
Yeah. Okay, Keisha.
See you, Keisha. Can't wait to see you Monday.
Yeah, so we
And thank you, Keisha.
love you too.
Aw,
Can't
love
wait
you.
to make a bowl koozie with you on Monday. Yep. So Vegas and Colorado. And now, let me see. So 2:00, 2.
Good Lord.
So it's 2:00. So that means that it's West Coast is now. So Oregon and yep. Happy New Year, West Coast.
Yeah. I had to count backwards there. I had to like think 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay, so I got all my mason jar. I got all my mason jar koozies done. I'm happy about that because now they can go in the shelf there. And then I got these, all the thread out of these. I have the top stitching done on this one. So I just need to do the quilting. And then also this one I got finished getting all the stitching out. So, I started stitching. And then that's where my bobbin ran out. Actually, yeah, that's where my bobbin ran out. So I'm going to remove that because it was kind of bumpy. So I'll remove that and then move that one forward. But tomorrow,
my
like when I get up tomorrow, then I'm going to finish getting ready for the Patch Hat crew. So I can move all that material to the next stage, like get it in my project boxes that I like to do. I'll work on the other half of this shirt. And for this, because the SS6, they don't fit in here at all. So I'm going to have to just lay them one by one on top and be very careful not to bump it. And get that get the
Where did you get your template?
The template I got from Creative Fabrica. So it's supposed to be SS6, but these they don't brush in at all. They'll fit on top of it because I can't change the size of the template because it has to fit into that other one.
Yep.
So, and I have my QR code made. It goes this way. This is the top. So I have my QR code that's going on the back of this shirt. So those are things I'm going to do tomorrow. I definitely need to brush this in off camera because it's not brushing, it's placing. I need to do that off camera because nobody wants to
understand that.
No, huh?
After tonight, I totally understand that.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to watch that, for 4 hours of doing that because I'll most likely bump it. And then, I don't swear.
I
don't swear, so therefore I don't accidentally say bad things. And then this one is another one that it says "Bling is my business." That one's going to be easier to brush in. Because it is the size it's supposed to be for 13. I did have to change it because they don't say, like when Patrice and Marilyn and Eve, when they make a design, they put the measurement, the width and the height of what the design is supposed to be. And they don't do that here. They have like a measuring thing and it'll have 10 and it'll have 10. But this one, it had a 6 and a 10. So it should be 10 here and 6 here. Well, then it made ovals. So it's not 6 and 10. Mm-hmm. So I just kept decreasing it until I got round again. And I checked the stone size and it was the point, what is it? 013, exactly what it's supposed to be. So, but I don't have a shirt, so I have to wait until Michael's opens and so I can go get a shirt. They gave me a voucher, a $5 voucher, and then I have my Santa Claus money.
Love that.
I know. I kind of don't want to spend it, but in the way that this is made is these are little pouches. So you just take you just slip it out. So it's still good for a refill. I should do that. I should say, I need a refill.
I love that.
I need a refill.
I should have told him this time. Give me 20s.
Well, you know what? They paid not my rent, but they paid all my other bills for the month of December. That's awesome. And then gave me that. So, I needed to borrow it because I had doctors and the copays, and then some other unexpected things. And so I asked if I could borrow it till payday and then pay you back on payday. And they sent me the money and they said, Merry Christmas. And I'm like, don't make me cry. And that was just before my live too. And it was like, don't make me cry before my live. So anyway, yeah. So they did that. And then, they buy me gas. They probably won't be doing that anymore because I won't be on call for the kids. But
yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to say that's a wrap. It'll be almost 4 hours. Now, don't leave when I end the live.
Me?
Yeah, stay backstage so I can talk to you.
No, the other day it was because I shut my computer and everything went bad.
Okay, because I know it's like, nope, anyway.
Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight.
I just feel like it's going to be a really good year. I mean, I feel really good about the year end, which normally, kind of, it's always, I'm trying to shut the camera off. I don't know. But then, it's like I was always I've, been on the cancer journey since 2022. And so I'm finally getting some relief from that, where things have been good. I'm rebuking, and so far so good. So anyway, but Happy New Year, everybody. Everybody in the United States is now in 2026. And yeah, be blessed. And everybody get some sleep. We'll see you all around. Tomorrow's Friday. They've got to keep remembering tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow, so it's going to be date night with Eve and Patrice.
And they're sewing, aren't they?
I have 15 subs in the chat. Oh, subscribers. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it says 16, but that was because it included you. Okay, yeah, no, we're getting ready to go. We're coming up on 4 hours. All right. Peace and love, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being here. And Happy New Year. Good night, everybody.